So the new Mega Safari update is out, and with this update, we got something absolutely insane. So as you guys can see in the background, it's finally here. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if we go over to the official Grow a Garden Discord server right now, check this out. So a few days ago, or almost a week ago now, we got this leak in the Discord server. This leak was posted by a dev named David, literally the owner of Grow a Garden. And yeah, they were teasing a brand new seed called the ZEBRAZINKLE seed. It is finally here, guys. This is super exciting because this seed is actually low-key better than Bone Blossom. I'm gonna explain in just a second, but before that, hit that like and subscribe button if you guys go on to find this video helpful. Anyways, let's get straight into this. So first things first, how do you actually get the new ZEBRAZINKLE seed? Well, unfortunately, guys, step number one requires us as a community to get the community points over to 160 billion, which is really difficult to do. And once we do that, as you guys can see, the ZEBRAZINKLE will be unlocked in the seed shop. So yeah, in order for us to even buy the seed, we're first gonna have to go ahead and reach this threshold. And after we have done that, it is gonna be unlocked in a shop, not this shop, don't worry. It's gonna be in the regular shop right here. And as you guys can see, this is not a limited seed, meaning it's actually gonna remain in the game after the Safari Harvest update is gone, which is a huge W in my opinion. So yeah, step number one, get to 160 billion points as a community. And then step number two, hopefully wait for it to come into stock. It's gonna take a very long time. But to help you guys get the seed a lot easier, what I recommend you guys to do is join my Discord server. I keep glazing my Discord server, guys, but trust me, it's gonna help you out a bunch. If you go over to channels and roles in my Discord server, we're gonna have a option to get the ZEBRAZINKLE seed right here when it is finally actually added to the game and you can actually obtain it. So if you guys need a stock notifier, get a reliable one. It does not have to be mine, but just get one that actually works. Once again, link to mine is going to be in the description down below. There is a lot of people who can vouch and have actually gotten pretty rare seeds like the Great Pumpkin seed and even the brand new Trinity seed using my Discord server. Once again, link in the description down below. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the seed now. So as you guys saw, to obtain the seed, you are going to have to get it from the regular seed shop. Don't worry, it's going to stay here even after this update is gone because it is not a limited seed. But anyways, now you might be wondering, you said that this seed is better than Bone Blossom. Now don't get me wrong, I know, there's been a lot of clickbait on YouTube, including myself, people saying that this seed is better than Candy Blossom, this seed is better than Bone Blossom. I completely understand it, but genuinely guys, I'm not kidding, this seed is actually low-key better than Bone Blossom. At least that's what I have found out so far. So if you actually go ahead and look at the value of this thing, as you guys can see, this is a small ZEBRAZINKLE plant, and this thing has a value of 240,000 shekels, which is very good. Just for reference, Bone Blossom, the best plant in the entire game, has a floor price of 180,000 shekels. So keep that in mind. That's the minimum price Bone Blossom goes to, not lower than that. And guys, I kid you not, I've been spending hours and hours climbing my ZEBRAZINKLE, checking the values of each and every one of these, even the smallest ZEBRAZINKLEs I can find, like right there. And as you guys can see, guys, these never go under 200,000 shekels. Now, there have been rumors that the Bone Blossom is going to be replaced very soon, and guys, I think these rumors are true because as you guys can see, even the smallest ZEBRAZINKLE is still over 330,000 shekels. So I think the lowest ZEBRAZINKLE goes is about 200,000 shekels, which is very good, which actually does make this the best plant in the entire game. And as you guys can see, some bigger ZEBRAZINKLEs are actually worth 340,000 shekels, which is really good. But as you guys know, Grow a Garden is a little bit weird because even though Bone Blossom has the highest floor price value, meaning the smallest Bone Blossom is worth more than any other plant in the entire game, when you actually try and grow a Bone Blossom to a huge size, it's actually worse than something like Maple Resin. Yeah, that's right, Maple Resin is currently better than Bone Blossom if you guys want to make the maximum amount of money. This is because of shadow nerfs and a bunch of other things that the devs keep on doing in Grow a Garden, but that's what I want to test out in today's video. Is the brand new ZEBRAZINKLE actually better than Bone Blossom, or is it just its floor price value? Is the seed actually worth getting, or should you just, stick with something like Bone Blossom? Well, that's what we're going to be finding out. So first things first, let's go ahead and, well, we got to do the classic sprinkler method on this, am I right, guys? There's no other way to test this besides, of course, the sprinkler method. If you guys for some reason don't know how the sprinkler method works, are you new to grow a garden, bro? Because there's no way. But basically what you need is a basic, advanced, master sprinkler, and of course a godly sprinkler. And you simply just want to go ahead and place all of these down, and you want to see what the value of these plants is going to be. I feel like it's probably going to be in the millions, but anyways, let's go ahead and do this. I don't want to waste any of your time. Starting off with the Grand Master Sprinkler, let's go ahead and pop that down. We have a Master Sprinkler, a Godly Sprinkler, a Advanced Sprinkler, and finally a Basic Sprinkler, which you don't really need, but you can go ahead and place this down if you want to. But anyways, let's go ahead and pop all of these down, and the next step, of course, is to go ahead and harvest every single one of these. Now, I hate the fact that this is basically a reskinned version of something like the Beanstalk, which is super disappointing to me. If you guys think that's not true, by the way, check this out. If we go back to the leak that the dev actually posted when this thing was first teased, as you guys can see, this thing was literally called the Beanstalk, meaning they just ripped the asset of the Beanstalk and then retextured it and then made it into the ZEBRAZINKLE. By the way, another disappointing thing about the ZEBRAZINKLE is it doesn't have the cool animations like inside of the teaser here. Look at the amount of cool animations we had with this thing, and now look at it, it's just like the Crimson Thorn, which is so disappointing to me. I mean, it looked so much cooler, but now it just kind of looks like the Crimson Thorn. So I really hope they maybe bring back the old texture that they had for this. Look at how cool that is. And maybe they could make it reactive to music that's playing in game. That would also be pretty cool. But anyways, now that we've planted all of our sprinklers, it's time to leave the game and let this thing grow. Now obviously we need something as a comparison, something to actually compare the brand new ZEBRAZINKLE seed to. So what better comparison than, of course, the slightly rarer Trinity Fruit. This is the newest transcended seed we have in the game, of course, besides the ZEBRAZINKLE. So here we have the Trinity Fruit seed, and we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go ahead, put ourselves a Grand Master Sprinkler, a Master Sprinkler, a Godly Sprinkler, Advanced Sprinkler, and finally a Basic Sprinkler, and we're going to let this thing grow just like we're going to let the ZEBRAZINKLE grow. And you know what? We're going to give these two some time, and we're going to see which one is actually more valuable. Is it the Trinity Fruit, or is it the brand new highest floor price value ZEBRAZINKLE? Well, let's find out in just a second. Right, so here we are back in the game, and as you guys can see, our Trinity Fruit is done growing. So I'm simply going to go ahead, pull out my magnifying glass, and as you guys can see, using only the sprinkle method. Once again, I want to repeat this. I didn't use no mooncat method. I didn't use no other method except for sprinkler method. We got this thing to be about 8 to 9 million shekels, with of course no mutations on it. Let's go ahead and check this one out. And yeah, as you guys can see, this one is also pretty much the same. So yeah, about 9 million shekels. So yeah, that seems to be about the price this thing will get to. So now let's go ahead and check out how much the brand new ZEBRAZINKLE seed actually gets to. Oh my god. Okay, I just joined into the game, and what am I looking at, guys? Alright, I gotta like kind of zoom out to see this because this is just absolutely insane. So once again, I want to remind you guys, this is all through sprinkler methods, and this is definitely not growing. So this is someone else's garden. This is official Molly's garden, so shout out to them. But as you guys can see, their ZEBRAZINKLE plant is going absolutely insane. But yeah, ours is still not done growing. This plant looks so freaking messy, but you know what? Let's go ahead and see what the value of this thing actually is. So let's go ahead and use a magnifying glass, and as you guys can see, with the sprinkler method alone, no other method except for all of these sprinklers placed down, no mooncat, none of that. As you guys can see, this thing is worth 22 million shekels, over double the price of the Trinity seed. Once again, here's another one which is 24 million. Here's another one which is only 13 million, but it seems to be on the smaller side. And by the way, look at the effect of the gold mutation on this thing. That looks so freaking cool. Here's another one which is about 26 million shekels. So yeah, this thing is about between 20 and 25 million shekels with only the sprinkler method. I want to repeat this. If you guys use something like mooncat, if you guys use something like the new jumbo mutation, you could make this plant absolutely huge, and I honestly think this might be the new best plant in the entire game. Not just its floor value, but even how big this thing can get and the value of this thing after it's gotten that big. As I mentioned at the start of the video, the Bone Blossom has been nerfed to the ground. Maybe the Bone Blossom can still compete, but I guess we'll have to do a little bit more testing to find out. But for now, bro, this is insanely cool. Like guys, literally look at this. With only the sprinkler method, it's almost the entire size of the entire map, which is so freaking crazy. Yeah, this plant is going to break Grow a Garden. But anyways, guys, that is the brand new ZEBRAZINKLE plant in Roblox Grow a Garden. Let me know what you guys think about this brand new plant in the comments down below. Hit the like and subscribe button. Peace out.